My name is Thana. I just got back from the Women's March in Trenton, New Jersey, and I'm happy to say that it was a bigger turnout than I expected. There were thousands and thousands of men, women, and children who were standing up for equality, standing up against hate. He represents the worst of America. He represents the bigotry, racism, hatred, and just all around terrible things that we as a society have allowed to continue without showing any sign of resistance. The resistance starts now. We have to stand up for those who have no voice, those who have limited rights and limited privileges, to do what many women today, men and women today, have done. I am hopeful that we can come together and see that we have more in common than we think, and that we can stand united against a regime that will take away our rights if we don't fight for them. I got to interview a few awesome people. Overall, I thought it was a very successful movement, and it's great to see so many speakers. I didn't get them on camera because I had to deal with parking situations, so I was there a little late. I'm really looking forward to continuing this movement and continuing this resistance to a government that limits the power of the average citizen and takes away steps for equality for all people. I have never seen this many women come together for the same cause. Even they come from different backgrounds, and have different ideals on how government really should be run. We at least agree that our bodies do not belong in the pockets of politicians. They say they want limited government, but that proves to be over and over that that's not the case. They want an oligarchical society where the top people at the top have everything, where the bottom 99% is divided by these same people who want to hold all the wealth and all the power. We can't stand by and let these corrupt politicians take charge of our lives. They owe us. It's not the other way around. We don't owe them anything. It's not just the president. It is also members of the House and the Senate and our state and local legislatures who are willing to sacrifice our rights and our liberties in order to further their political agenda and their career. We must vote against those who use their power to take away the voices of those who are the average citizen, such as myself, such as yourself. You have to hold government accountable while holding yourself accountable for electing these officials. You can't complain if you do not do anything to stop what is happening. These movements will continue if nothing changes. But we must be active in that change. We can't expect these people who are led by money, who is given to them by corporations, dictate our way of life. We have a lot to fight for. We have a lot of fighting left to do. We can come together as Americans to fight this administration, because they don't care about the average person. They care about their donors. They care about corporations that make them richer. I am hoping that videos of this movement will show you that you are not alone, that there are people who are willing to use their voices, their bodies, and their platform, whatever it may be, to protest and resist this government. We have to stand for each other. We have to stand with each other. We can't actively sit on the sidelines and then complain that nothing is working, nothing is changing. We have to be part of the change if we want it to happen. Resist. Peace.
My name is Nadia Kaf. I'm the chairwoman of the Council on American Islamic Relations, New Jersey chapter, the largest Muslim civil rights organization in the United States. I march to remind our elected officials that they're responsible for all of the citizens they represent, regardless of their faith, race, sexual orientation, gender, or faith.
What we do know about our past is that there have always been people who stood up and said, not in our name. This is our America. When we start talking about people based on categories and the categories they belong to, we diminish ourselves. And this is what we've seen over the past year. We are the authors of our destiny. We will not go back, and no matter how dark it gets, we will be the light for each other. We will not let the darkness consume our country. We will march forward. We will not march backwards. We will raise our collective voices. That's when we stop the hate. We are coming together for those values of equality and dignity for all. We are here. We are the ones who will give voice to the voiceless. We will go to where laws are made. We will go to our own state house and talk about education and talk about a living wage and talk about voter rights and talk about reproductive rights and equal pay and stop the announcement this morning of the repeal of the Violence Against Women Act. And we are a nation of immigrants that will stand for immigrant rights. We will fight here in Trenton. We will go to DC, and we will not stop. For our community, this community is looking forward. And if you ever doubted the greatness of this country, of this land, of America, then look around you. This is we the people, you and I, this is what makes America great. It is we. We will no longer use the language of left and right, or Democrat and Republican, or liberal and conservative. We will use the language of justice, of we the people, of these United States. And while we have yet to see a woman in the White House, and while we have an incoming administration that has appointed less women and less people of color than any administration over the past 30 years, while women's rights are under attack, and while there are those that want to return to a time where women were silent and women were window dressing, women, my sisters, I leave you with the words of Coretta Scott King. Women, she says, if the soul of the nation is to be saved, I believe you must become its soul. You must become its soul. You, us. Women must unite. This is our moment. And so we are here, we will be heard, and we will not be silenced. And to the president, who questioned whether women who look like me, Muslim women, whether we can be heard, here's my answer. Can you hear me now? Can you hear us now? Because together we will be heard, and together we will rise.
Love feminist!
Isn't that great? I'm trying to be a little kinder.
Why are you marching today?
Marching to protect the rights that we have, and I want to make sure that future people have the same rights.
Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Why are you marching today? Planned Parenthood?
Planned Parenthood and our children and everything. Just
So many things.
Yes. Really just to say how sad we are. And it's good to be around other people who feel the same way we do.
I agree. Thank you.
Thank you.
Why are you marching today?
I'm marching to show resistance to the Trump agenda.
Anything else? Anything else you want to add to that?
Grandchildren, because I worry about the future with them. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you. Why are you ladies marching today?
Oh my God, so many reasons, right?
Give me your best one.
Because we all need to come together and be without fear and go forward for all the things we need together.
Specifically, Planned Parenthood, pro-choice, all the things we fought for since the 60s, civil rights for everyone, and, well, we're not going back.
We're not.
We're gonna take it.
We're not. Okay, why are you ladies marching today?
We're marching today for women's rights. We feel that we need people to listen to why the Trump presidency could affect us as women.
What about you?
I'm right on board with her. I mean, I want to have a voice. I want to be able to say what goes on with my family, my loved ones, sisters, daughters, nieces, everybody. We should have a voice.
We should.
As a woman, as a mother of a disabled daughter, and as a survivor of sexual abuse, I cannot respect what's going on in this administration, and we gotta stop.
It has to stop.
Yeah.
I'm here because I see that no one will stand up except us. We have to be the voices of this movement.
We have to make people get it.
Yeah, we have to make people understand.
That does not respect us.
Yeah, exactly. And some people still don't understand like why we're out here.
And they're not going to tell us to move on.
Exactly.
They're brainwashed.
I agree. I totally agree. It seems to be that like they want to keep going with the status quo and they don't want to change anything because that's what they're used to.
We're not living under the smoke screen anymore.
Exactly.
Come out of denial, and this is the real life, the normal people. And
Yeah.
when it affects them, they don't make it a cause.
Exactly. And then
Yeah, not in the kitchen.